season. Of course, Trump's on the cover, and Giuliani and Putin, all those guys. So they're going on the road. I think you'll have to travel a bit, but if you are a DOA or Dead Kennedys fan, and I will check both boxes, they're starting a tour in a couple of weeks. They're Canadian DOA, so they're doing a lot of Canadian dates. You go see them in Toronto, or But that's good news. Those guys have been doing stuff for a long, long time. Go all the way back to 79, I think. Damn!
It's a long time to fight the power.
Music for the 99%.
That's a lot of percent.
That is a lot of percent. By the way, maybe you're not in to the 99%. Maybe you're into the 1%. Saw that Pepper Pike was named one of the richest communities in the United States. So congratulations, Pepper Pikans. 48th out of 200. Pardon me.
Pretty good.
That's right. There's some suburb near Cincinnati that comes in at number 17. And then someplace outside Columbus that also cracks the top 50. The
What's that
Pepper
place?
Pike. New Albany?
Yeah. I know New
No, it's
Albany.
new.
And then a place near Cincinnati, which is literally called the City of the Village of Indian Hill. Doesn't sound hoity-toity at all.
City of the
I remember
Village.
playing them in lacrosse, yeah.
You do?
Yep.
All right.
Hilarious.
We would play like tournaments, statewide tournaments, and we play against them.
So, Pepper
I mean, it was all rich
Pike.
kids playing, basically, though.
Sure. Yeah. Congratulations
And
to
by
them.
playing, I mean I was on the team.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
were.
really play.
You didn't really play that much? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Really?
No.
Why?
I was small.
Was it for...
I was small.
But, Bill, I was small, too, but didn't you have heart? Wasn't the coach concerned about heart?
Nah.
You're small, but
He wanted
you've
to
got
win.
heart.
Yeah. He's like, you're small, but you're not very good, so just, you can watch.
Oh, come on.
You can travel with the team.
All the movies I've seen, they're like, yeah, he's small. I was a wrestler when I was still very small. They said, you've got heart, even though you once literally pinned yourself. It's a technicality.
That takes a lot of heart.
It was a technicality.
Takes a lot of heart to
Took
pin
a lot of
yourself.
heart. But there I was. Singlet, no cauliflower ears, wrestling guys, a solid weight class ahead of me. Because they didn't have anybody as tiny as me, and I wasn't going to forfeit. I wasn't going to win by forfeit.
So you'd wrestle up.
I'd wrestle up, baby. The classes are different now, but freshman year I went in at 98.
Damn.
Sophomore year, got up to 112.
You're a tiny little guy.
And I was consistently wrestling guys in 135 because they didn't have a 112 at their school. But I didn't feel good walking out there and having them raise my arm after I didn't wrestle anybody. So I took a lot of defeats. I took a lot of defeats to the face.
Yeah. Like Poundcake.
It was not good. So freshman and sophomore years in high school, I stunk. By senior year, I went to state, baby. But I never cracked 135 in the weight class. Never got to 155. I don't even know what the classes are now.
Gaining weight again.
But I
I
never
did
cracked
too.
135.
I haven't done anything this year, and my body shows it.
I'm allowing myself this time because I know, like, the month before, like, month of May, I'm dieting that whole month.
For June?
Bottoms diet all of June.
Why, what's June?
Pride Month.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Clear colon month. Duh.
I've got your finger. I've got your finger. I've got your finger.
That's not my finger.
Tricky donkey. Honky tonky. From San Francisco to old Milwaukee.
I feel weird. Oh, I feel funky.
You're fine, my little donkey.
I feel dizzy. I feel sick.
You're fine, my little donkey.
I'm a muscle bitch. I'm a muscle bitch. I'm muscle. I'm a muscle bitch. I'm a muscle
They ever
bitch.
play this in the gay club?
I'm muscle.
They haven't, but they should.
If they want it, I'll send it to them.
Twist is very classy. I don't think they play this.
Do you love mommy?
I'm a muscle bitch. bitch.
Maybe cocktails will play
I'm a
it.
muscle, bitch. I'm muscle.
Cocktails will definitely
I
play
love
it.
cocktails. All right,
Have
good.
you been lately? I'll take you.
I haven't been probably for maybe summer before last we went to cocktails.
Show trip.
I'm in.
Jump in the tub, get in the cage, the whole
That
bit.
is a urinal. You don't hop in that tub.
I hop in the tub, Poundcake. Don't
my
you
God.
tell me where to hop.
He's
if I
a
wanna,
tub hopper.
If I want to hop into a urinal in a gay club,
You're
who's going to tell me
he's
otherwise?
Thumping.
You're
He
definitely
gets
gonna-
knocked down, but,
But
he
I
gets
get up again, Bill. That's
You're definitely
right.
gonna get coronavirus. doing
Ain't
that.
nobody going to keep me
Yeah,
down.
2 years ago, he's fine.
I'm fine.
I haven't been down there
I'm
in
the
so long.
I'm hardly the worst of that place's problems.
It's very off-putting when you're driving in the middle of the night, driving past here, and you see like a 9-foot tall drag queen, and because it's unmarked, so you don't know that it's there. You don't know the gay club's there unless you know, and you just see like a tall.
And it's a
person
hood, so,
in
yeah.
the middle of the hood. Now they have like a dog kennel next to it, like
A dog kennel,
Class it up.
a boarding house.
Yeah, I mean they have something nice next to it, but man, it's very off-putting driving at like midnight, and you see like a 9-foot tall person with their thumb sticking out. I'm like, oh, honey.
Oh, a 9-foot tall hitchhiking drag queen.
Yeah.
I wish a bitch would give me a ride.
Braiding hair.
Braiding hair.
She's retired.
It's so hard for me to leave my house anymore. I like it so much.
Your apartment?
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
I love it.
Everyone needs their oasis.
It's great.
I
I got
wanna
that
move
Papa
so
Shot
bad,
now.
man.
It's so nice.
Oh yeah,
So
you did
fun,
get that
yeah.
Papa shot.
Got myself a Papa Shot
When
for my
you posted
birthday.
yesterday
Papa
and you were like 111, I was like, you're so sweaty right now. That's the only thing I could think is that you were probably so sweaty.
It's not like I have to run and get the balls
but you gotta
each time.
like keep going.
Yeah, but it doesn't get to the level of exercise.
It's not shagging grounders.
I don't know.
Hey, you might get a little bit of just from the repetitive motion, but it's not sweaty.
You don't have to answer this question. How many square feet is your place? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head. But
Is it more than 1,000?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I can look it up real
Man,
quick.
I've been looking hard at apartments. I'm like, I want to get out of this ground. And I know it's perfect for what I need,
of
and
this
I can't
ground.
afford, I really can't afford anything more expensive.
You're a vampire. Live in the earth.
I don't want to live in the earth anymore.
What if I buy another condo that's like a 1-bedroom, and then
I pay you?
He'll be your
Yeah.
landlord.
Okay.
I might be able to make that happen.
I would do that.
I would have to wait probably a little while for me to build
You
up
can't,
a.
yeah, you can't just buy houses back to back. But then you own it. Oh, then I guess you can rent it out if I decide
Yeah.
to leave.
Well, the bank owns.
No cats.
Well, the bank owns. No! What is it with you and making me get rid of this cat?
He'll buy it like, Mary, all right, it's all set. Bill, you're such a lifesaver. You're such a good friend. Oh, yeah, by the way, no cat.
Yeah, they don't allow cats, so
I like when people honestly ask, "What's with you and cats?" Because they suck. That's what's with me and cats.
Relax.
People
They
are
are not.
People are just incredulous that nobody likes. Come on, cats blow.
no, they don't.
I don't like
My
them.
cat's adorable and sweet most of the time.
I was reading though, Purina has come up with a cat food that makes your cat hypoallergenic.
Really?
Yeah, because it's got something to do with a protein that's in their saliva or something. So I don't know what that means, but I just read that today. I was like, oh, people who are into cats, that might be like a interesting thing for them.
My cat, her food makes her coat very shiny. I like
It's supposed to, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's cute.
I mean, my dog's food makes my coat shiny when I when I eat it, so
I
that's good news.
took a bunch of pictures of her yesterday, and I was like, I'm a psycho. Like, I'm sitting here through clenched...
That's what it took for you to realize that?
clenched teeth telling my cat how cute she is. I'm like, you're so pretty. I'm like, just taking pictures
take another
of her.
picture of you.
I did. I got portrait mode on my phone, and pretty much I've exclusively used it for pictures of my cat.
Step closer to the subject.
My apartment's 1,200 square feet.
Dang.
1,233. Yeah.
There you go,
Nice.
1,200 square feet. Why don't you just cohabit with Bill?
No.
I'm not
Why don't you
living
just
with
live
Bill.
with
No.
him?
I'm not living with Bill.
First of all, no cats.
Biggest problem. We tried to do this 2 years ago.
Let your cat live in your current apartment. You go live with him.
My cat gets a whole apartment?
It's under the ground. It doesn't know where
Mary,
it
I'll
is.
move in with you. I'll be your roommate.
Yeah? I'm not cooking anything for you. I will be... Listen, I am an actual roommate where we live separate lives but kind of can hang out and watch a movie every now and then.
I mean, that was when I was
I'm
throwing...
not going to cook for you. You can do whatever you want in your room.
I was
care.
going to say, the sounds that are going to come out of that room are going to keep you, they're going to terrify you.
I think
they're going to turn you white. Cooking is the least of your
Here's the
problems.
thing. People, I think I'm exaggerating how little that I'm at home. I am never home.
That's my favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how my roommate was when my roommate was pre-med. When I lived in that Prospect Avenue apartment. I had a roommate technically, but he was never there.
We would never see each other because you'd wake up before me to go to your day job, and then after the show, I go do stand up. So by the time that I got home, you'd be
Here's
out.
what I'll do. I'll buy a 2-bedroom place. You guys can share it. No cats, no butt stuff.
It's one of our many
What
game
about mouse
categories.
stuff?
We have our bears, our queens, our daddies, our sugar caddies, our maple smoked sausage patties, our Belgian waffles, and of course our six tops. Fun fact, those last 4 are just things that are in this room. But you believed me because you are stupid.
Wow, and what, pray tell, are you?
I'm a soft butch.
By the way, based on earlier in the show, apparently what that mouth do is drool.
Yeah.
So
When I had an edible, and I'm not going to go through this again. You're being unreasonable.
unreasonable.
Being unreasonable.
Yeah.
You drool once does not make you a drooler, okay?
You said you drool
me
when
once,
you sleep too.
Drool me once, shame on me.
Won't get drooled again.
Drool me twice.
And
Shame on you.
It's in my room. Like, I'm not drooling on her.
True.
I either
You
drool
can drool
I
in your
sleep or
room.
drool with
Do
an
you
edible.
have any stuff? A table, a furniture, a furniture?
Do you have a furniture?
That's actually that is the question I'm asking. Do you have a furniture?
Just stuff from my room. That's it. No.
You have things for your room.
If you need a furniture, go to Northeast Factory Direct. They have all a furniture
Have
that
a
you might
furniture
need.
or 2.
My room is a lot smaller than the room I had in the condo at Gay Bay. So, and all the other furniture I had at my Prospect Avenue apartment, because I furnished that whole place, I gave it to family members or I sold it.
I have a couch.
Yeah. I mean, I pay rent on time. I ain't never late. I'm good with money. It's just
I think that we would
nothing.
actually be pretty good roommates, to be honest.
Because
with you.
I would stay out of your way, you would stay out of mine.
Yeah,
As long
'cause
Are
you
you
never
a
see each
pretty
other.
clean person?
I
As long
clean-
as I don't have to clean up after
I
somebody.
clean up after myself. I wouldn't say I clean all the time. Like I don't.
You're not going to leave dishes sitting on the table.
No, because I eat takeout. So I don't cook. So if my roommates don't cook for me,
There's
I
no
literally
dirty dishes if you never use them, I guess.
Exactly. You can't.
It's a
dirty
pile
up
of
the
nasty
dishes.
forks.
No, not even that, because I get the
Plastic.
Yep, I grab a handful at Chipotle and I keep those, and I have napkins in my room.
You don't use silverware when you get the takeout at home?
No, why would I dirty up?
Because
a
those
dish?
flimsy, it's a fork.
Or the next day.
Yeah.
The flimsy, nasty
So,
plastic.
I like eating Chipotle with their fork, but that's about it.
They have nice forks.
They have a good fork.
Yeah.
There's some places they have forks and like the worst.
Like it bends
worst,
when you
yeah.
try to pick up whatever
Nope.
you're eating. Like, what is this? This is spinach.
I think the worst thing that I do that may get on my roommate's nerves is I'm really bad with forgetting my laundry. Like, as you said, that would piss you off. Like
Does your place have it in unit or like a laundry room, Bill?
What?
I'm talking to you.
Unit.
Is the
there's
laundry
in the basement? Yeah.
in the basement? So it's
Yeah.
not okay. That wouldn't.
But it's
I
like-
get
it's
annoyed
like-
because there's only one.
It's
There's,
good
in
machines and there's a bunch
yeah.
of them.
In my place, there's one
Yeah.
washer and one dryer. So
But
I
there's
can't even.
industrial ones like you can do bedding in those.
Oh yeah.
They're great.
Like
I
sports betting?
Yeah.
Yes. That you have to get in the
Sports betting,
into the dryer to
What's
do your
the
sports
over-under
betting.
on the... Okay.
That's how they get around it being illegal in Ohio. It's not illegal if you're in an appliance.
I understand. Video poker in there. Yeah.
Pound cake.
something to consider. I would go up to
Let
$600
Bill,
Yeah,
a
but
month.
any-
let Bill buy it. It would be way more than that.
Any two
No, I'm
people can
saying-
cohabit when they never see each other.
Between the two of us, it's $600 a month and $600 for like
you guys
US
could get a decent
that's
place
$1,200. That's plenty. We could live like a king and queen in Cleveland for
Or two
$1,200.
queens.
Here's
They're
the
two
problem.
queens,
Yeah. Here's what bothers me, or my problem, is that I like nice things and I'm a poor person. And I've been this way my whole life. So what I've been looking up are like luxury apartments.
See, but
in
you're
Avon.
ridiculous.
I'm not ridiculous.
But that
if
is
you were
ridiculous.
willing to do 600 and I was willing to do 600,
That's the most
we could
I'm willing
get a
to pay.
nice 2-bedroom place.
I don't want to have to pay that if I don't have
with
to.
a pool and a workout
You can get
room.
that-
These new places
They're
are
so
so
nice.
crazy overpriced. Where the hell are you going to get a 2-bedroom for $1,200?
My condo was.
They have them
on Detroit. My condo was.
because you were in the hood.
It was hood adjacent. We were
Well,
around the
hood adjacent is the hood.
But it was $11.25 a
Yeah.
month. We had
Once you got past the driveway, you were in the hood.
okay, whatever. But we had a full garage. You could park
Yes.
your car in there. We had
Okay.
No, it's a
Right.
nice place. It's a nice place.
Right, because of
A
where
pool?
you were.
Okay.
Location.
But it's
Now-
perfect for Marius right there.
I'm literally on apartment list. I was on this in the break. I was looking things up. There's residences at Crocker Park that are 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,000 square feet for $1,100.
That's far. I don't want to live in Crocker Park.
Why? Everything you need is there.
You know,
it's
all
two
of your,
exits further than where I'm
and
living
all
now.
of your neighbors would be ball players, Poundcake.
Get the cheesecake factory.
When my mother-in-law first moved to Cleveland, she lived in Crocker Park for a year before she bought a house.
Cute place.
And all of her she knew all the Cleveland Indians. Like, they'd be calling her by her name. I'm like, how do you know? Oh, they're my neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
I like this place.
You'd be taking your garbage down to the chute, Poundcake, and you'd be walking past ball players at Crocker Park.
I need to get Frankie.
Cracker Park.
This is
Be a
what we're
perfect
doing.
place
Not
for
like
Poundcake.
Frankie's going over there.
You don't know.
There's your alarm.
That is
Yeah.
your...
Poundcake. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Pound the
No,
alarm.
I was
Time to
gonna
get
say,
up, bitch.
Sorry, Ariana Grande.
Who's Ariana Grande?
It's Ariana Grande, but she wears a sari the whole time.
That's Indiana Grande is who you're thinking of.
Indiana Grande.
Yeah, right. Okay. Fantastic.
I would consider all options. There's plenty of places you can live for $1,200 a month. You can
I
live.
will consider all options.
I'm just
If
saying.
here's my thing though, is
See,
that
There's not those little townhouses that are over on Detroit. Those are like 12 or 13.
Those just burned down, Bill. Those are way less
those
than
are
that
on
now.
Hilliard.
Oh.
I obviously, I know this is going to sound stupid to say that I want to be upgraded because anything is upgraded as long as it's above the ground. But I want like
You literally
I want
to
a pool. I want
graded.
that kind of stuff. The next time I move, I want every amenity that I want. And if I have to stay underground for 3 years to get that, I will. But I want like a nice setup.
People want to know, Bill, how frequently Grandma's still doing your laundry?
Twice a week or so.
Twice a week.
So all of the loads.
She does it.
508.
I would do it, but she's like,
No, I
I'll do
understand.
it. So
I understand.
I'm not going to stop her.
When you were moving, you
Yeah.
said that was going to be the setup. I was just curious.
We're having dinner tonight. I'm going to have some dinner. I'll watch some Jonas Brother documentary.
Oh, Jesus.
Hang out. Maybe some basketball, too. See what games are on.
Some Papa Shot while you're watching.
Yeah. We'll see what she can do.
Okay.
I haven't had a roommate in so long, man. I don't know if I could go back. When you live alone and then you got to have a roommate again.
Oh, I only had like two. I mean, my brother and I grew up in the same room. And I went to college, had a roommate for 2 years.
But as an adult, I mean.
Right. No, I'm just kind of thinking of it because I haven't had too many roommates.
I lived with my
And the ones I've
sister
had,
for
we
a
were
few
on
months.
completely opposite schedules, so you never see each
Well,
other.
that's what I'm saying about him.
That's what I'm saying. You guys could the test of if you
I'm
get along-
actually seriously considering this. Like that doesn't seem like a horrible setup.
you
we would
just
never
want
be there at the same
you
time.
want to get above ground,
I do.
and you're willing to do a lot of things to do that.
So you're saying suffer it out, save up some more money for a year or two,
No,
and
no,
then
no.
get my own place?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not telling you one way or the other. What I would do is, I would get a little focus group, rent out like a ballroom at a Marriott, right? Get some Panera sandwiches,
Sure.
some bottles of water,
Absolutely.
right? Get yourself a clipboard, and then interview all of Poundcake's past roommates.
It's
en
actually
masse.
not a bad idea.
And then just kind of get a good vibe for how
She
it's all going
knows
to work out.
2 already. My 2 gays right now. And then Taylor and Zach.
Ask them
Yeah.
some questions.
Okay. I mean, my roommates now
Those
did
guys
that before.
wanted. Those guys wanted to not live with him so badly that they became
Traveling nurses.
vagabond nurses.
Yeah,
They
that's
became
why.
homeless nurses rather than hang with him one day longer.
I think my roommates.
That's how badly they wanted to skip town.
my roommates now probably like, oh, well, he's not as bad as we thought he was going to be, but still
I think
pretty
that
poor.
you would be more disappointed. I'm not going to do anything for you. I'm not cleaning your room. I'm not
But he can
vacuuming.
do that. He
I'm
can
not
do that.
cooking for you.
But the thing is, now I'm spoiled, so I know anywhere else I move is going to be worse. Like we have a cleaning lady that comes on Fridays. Like if I
I'm
leave
like,
my
bitch, we're both poor.
I was gonna say,
That's not happening.
if I leave my clothes in the dryer too long, I come down and they're taken out and they're folded on top of the dryer.
But my
Well,
thing is,
absolutely
not.
by your own admission, the infrequency with which you're home.
Right.
Why do you care where you're living?
Because I don't know. I'm getting
Why do you
prissy
care?
about it.
If I was paying what you were paying
winter.
and I was never home,
Maybe because it's winter
It's
and I just
winter.
want to be outside,
Yeah.
or I'm like, if I had a pool, I'd be happier.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I don't know.
I have a pool. You can't use it in the winter.
I know.
Unless you get an indoor one.
And it's
Maybe you should get Papa Shot.
every time I think about how badly I want to move, I'm like, I'm being ridiculous. I'm just being a brat, and I don't want to be in the ground.
in the ground. You just make it sound so terrible. There is plenty of people that
It's a
function.
cute little place. I mean, I'm not upset with my
fine,
place. I
yeah.
just am being prissy. That's all.
Your walls don't leak, do they?
No.
When it's like wet outside, you're fine.
Now, if your walls leak when it's dry outside,
That's when we have an
you've
issue.
got a real problem.
Someone upstairs died.
You're like, what is that? Oil? All right, somebody call the super.
Well,
Talk about $1,200.
we got a lot to
month.
think about here.
Can't get no 2-bedroom for $1,200 a month. You're out of your
we
mind.
can't.
She's talking about like a brand new place.
I
Such
want
a
like a
nice
nice place
place,
with
yeah.
hardwood floors, granite
That's what I'm saying.
countertops.
You're like-
I want a nice place. If
You're
I'm
li-
going to move again, I want a nice place.
You're like the joke about the people on House Hunters, where the girl's like, "I make bead jewelry and he paints houses, and we want 4,000 square feet for
Trying to be-
$900 a month."
Yes.
She's trying to
that's
be
what I
the
want.
Pippa Middleton
I absolutely am.
Cleveland.
I've said this before that I am a poor person with expensive taste who likes nice things because I never had it. So I have to talk
Pippa
myself
Middleton.
down from that
That's
all the
Kate
time.
Middleton's sister, not even like the queen, the future queen of England.
Whatever,
Pippa
man.
Middleton.
I'll be a pip.
Great reference. Mary Santora, the Pippa Middleton of Cleveland.
Yeah, 'cause she's
Fantastic.
Definitely not the queen, but she would be the queen's sister, queen adjacent.
I will. Someone just
Luxuriate
pay my
her.
rent. I don't understand why this is so
I
hard.
think you
Sell
should-
your feet pictures.
That's what I'm saying.
I
We've
think-
given you all these ways. You can sell panties. You
High
can sell
risk,
your
high
feet
reward.
pictures, and you can get all these things you want, but you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. So shut the hell up.
We really have given
Whatever,
you
man.
a lot of options.
Why
I
can't there
think-
just be a
I
nice
think-
rich man that we go to dinner once a week and you're like, oh my God, here's $5,000.
They're in your DMs right now.
Yes.
You call
They're
them creeps.
already there.
You call them creeps and block. Like, that's why. This is why you can't get a
They're
man.
the men with the upward facing shot where they're like, I'll pay you rent.
You think they're gonna
Yeah.
be rich, nice, and cute? Come on.
They'll give you $1,000 for each of their chins. Yeah, listen, I think you should live with a listener.
Auction
It's a
her off.
nice place.
No, we've
They got a
already
nice
done a sex
customer.
auction once this year. I'm not doing
This isn't a sex auction.
a house auction.
This is somebody who's like, hey, I got a place. I'll get you out here and we'll, see how much you want to give me.
Serving
And,
wicks. And you would have to do labor there. Can I take your hat, sir?
all right, I
you
got a
live
break.
here for free. You just have to clean naked.
You get a lemonade.
I'll have corn tickets for you after the break. They're co-headlining with Faith No More. They'll get here in September to play Blossom. Helmets on the bill, too. 35192 to text.